inclusivity was part of rugby league long before it became one of those buzzwords which has lost some of its meaning. An element of that, Learning Disability Rugby League, took centre stage during the half-time break in Wigan versus St Helens when 9 LDRL games took place on the Elland Road turf during this year's Magic Weekend. When the RFL were looking for media volunteers to get right into the heart of it, I wasn't going to turn down the chance, not only to have a wander around on the famous venue where round ball legends plied their trade, but also to learn something. Waiting with the players, facilitators and volunteers for a queue to enter the gladiatorial arena, the excitement was palpable. From a practical point of view, how it was all set up and played, with players escorted on and off in such a tight time frame, was impressive. The phrase that struck with me as I walked among the matches was organised chaos. That was in part due to me having to wear an RFL supplied camera on my head, ex-referee style, to beam back the action, but it didn't actually work, which is probably a metaphor for something. LGRL will be familiar to anyone who has seen a game with a tag variant. No deliberate contact in the tackle, and, as in Masters, no winners or losers. I'm told it's non-competitive, but is anything in sport truly that? The try celebrations, first from those on the pitch and increasingly in greater volume from those in the stands as they fully bought into the efforts of players wearing their favourites' colours, suggested there was an unofficial element of glory in there too. Certainly the fans in the corner who had made the wise choice not to head to the bars and food stalls but to watch Saints and Warrington fully got behind their sides. Now thankfully I wasn't alone on the pitch. Would you leave me anywhere alone? No. I was joined by Curtis Marsh of Community Integrated Care, partners of the RFL and Super League in Matters LDRL, who was helpfully on hand to tell me what was going on.
It's about giving people the opportunity to emulate the heroes in a non-competitive and a safe environment where it's fun, they can make friends, learn new skills and have life-changing experiences where they can come into stadiums like this. It impact the rest of their lives in a real positive way. You know, we've got groups of people who will be challenged daily in their life, and this will be one of the best things that they might do, either in their life, this year, this month, this week. Oh, it's absolutely manic out here. So there's 18 teams playing at the moment of roughly, let's say, 7, 8 at a minimum. You know, across the programme, the programme supports around 400 people. 300 to 400 people to participate. You know, when you think about it's giving people an opportunity to be physically active as well, on top of all those other benefits that we give you, that I mentioned before. You know, they're meeting new friends, learning new skills, and with people become physically active, they're growing in confidence, and there's opportunities in this for that cross section and the people, the demographic that it's for to grow in independence. So it's such a really positive and fantastic programme.
As you're hearing this and watching this, and as you may be reading about it in the magazine, the Paris Paralympics of course have been and gone, but even before it started there were articles with the word inspiring in almost every headline and opening paragraph, and feel free to disagree with me, but I find that patronising to all involved. The definitions of inclusivity and equality may be different, but it being solely about that comes across as a pat on the head, as if it's just about the journey to get there and that the taking part is the only thing that counts. Now try telling that to those who swarm the Elland Road Green, revelling in the attention. They were desperate not only to put on a show, but to celebrate their successes.
It's a non-competitive environment where people are able to just enjoy themselves, have fun, and there are no winners or losers. The fact that they're here now having fun and in the middle of Elland Road is, that's winning.
Amid such glorious mayhem, I love the enthusiasm, noise, colour, numbers and sheer enjoyment of the participants. Can our sport ever be fully inclusive? Well, and I've said this before, so you've heard this probably, until someone invents a form of the game for those with no particular talent to play, like myself, this will be as close as I get. If you want to get involved or know someone who will benefit, contact your local club's foundation. I'm sure they'll help, and there's more information available at communityintegratedcare.co.uk.